Let's go, guys. It is that time. The market opened up. We have that SPY coming back to the upside ever so slightly here today after this crazy move. Man, this is pretty insane to see how the SPY keeps running back up to these insane levels to the upside. Man, it's pretty insane. Big crazy moves this week. Like, oh man, it's insane. This is a pretty insane morning though, guys. This music really is getting me like in the head. I'm sitting here like, wow, the music is so good today. I feel like it's extra good today. What about you guys? Good morning though, and happy Friday. I am Mike Doe. What's up, man? Appreciate you. I love that name. Hulk, smash the like button. Have your favorite drink at your side. Don't forget a snack. The end of the week is back. I like that, Xbox. That was a good little rhyme you got going there. Let's go see that QQQ today coming back up. I've been like really waiting on Meta to break below $300 this week, and it just won't happen. Oh my gosh. Man, Meta, get under there. Holy shit. How many bounces are we gonna have at 300? Oh, man. That's so close. Wow. Meta. I remember yesterday it was like the whole stream I was just watching Meta all morning. Right around 299 and 300. It was pretty terrible, guys. Just staring at Meta. It just would not break. And then it ran all the way back. Like, holy shit. Get under your support, goddamn it. You're meant to get under that. Stop holding. Oh, it'll happen at some point. Come on. Sooner rather than later. I really want to see a move down today. Do not be choppy for us, market.
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
I'm sorry. It's 300, you know. I've been waiting for the break. I know I should be playing the bounce up off of it, but I'm waiting for the break, damn it. And I'm not old. Who said that? Can you check on Tesla more to the downside? For sure. Definitely check in on it. What's up, Mixter, Rick, Outlaw, Mike, Oscar, No Business, Christian, Corbin, Jamie? Let's go. Appreciate you guys joining up today. We're getting some pretty crazy price action coming out there. Wow, Tesla took a big hit today. I'll tell you what, that one looks worse than most. Because it's, well, yeah, it does look worse than most because it's breaking like the lows of yesterday. Although Wednesday it had a big pop, so it looks a little bit different than other stocks do. But I mean, I would definitely still swing to the downside on this one. Now, this one might be a little harder to play to the downside rather than SPY or Meta breaking support, for example. This one will have some support coming up around 250, so I'll be keeping a close eye on that. But so far, that drop to the downside has been pretty rough, and we all know why that is today, right? Or if you don't know yet, you're gonna know now. But it's those payrolls. The payrolls soared, guys, and the unemployment rate came in right at expectations. But look at this. The non-farm payrolls came in at 336,000 versus a consensus of 170,000 and a forecast of 150,000. It pretty much beat both of these by 100%. And you would think at the beginning, you would say, well, that's fantastic. The economy's adding jobs. Let's go. And yes, I feel you. Trust me, I feel you there. But the economy adding more jobs gives the Federal Reserve more reason to hike those rates. Now, do I think that they'll hike them? I don't know. If we go to the FedWatch tool, the probabilities are still showing no hike. So the percentages went up a little bit towards a hike, maybe, but you can still see 43% for December, 42% for January. Earlier this month, or earlier in September, I remember this was at 49%. This one was also at 49%. So actually, these numbers are lower than they've been the past few weeks, which is pretty weird. So I don't know. It's a very, very weird situation where the market interpreted this as negative because of the potential to hike more rates is really what happened. And that's kind of what we talked about in last night's video. We talked about that. I specifically spent like 3 to 5 minutes rambling on one time about the possibility of the market interpreting this. There was a couple ways that it would go as far as the interpretation, and I'm happy that it was interpreted negative, actually. I think that's a good sign, personally, for me. But come on, SPY, let's see a move back down. I really wanted to see a break of 420, but it did not happen today yet. So I'll be watching and waiting for that move down to there and under 420. Go look at Meta. It's still sitting at 300. I'm honestly still waiting for a break there too. I would love to see a break. It would be a fun day trade to the downside if we did. Wow, that's pretty insane. Come on, SPY. All right, you better not move all the way back up. Like, look at these swings this week. It's so insane how these things would run up in these insane ways and then hit resistance and now come back. I just want to see a solid break to the downside, right? Just a solid break. Oh. That's all I want to see here. Man, running down to 420? Sheesh. Boeing down to 184. Really tanking off again. Boeing just does not stop, guys. I thought 185 might be the support for them. No, they say, screw you, Tom. I'm going down even more. I tried to warn you. I like it, Sean. I had to put that one today. I can't lie, you know, I was warning a lot, and the main reason is because of the trend line. You know, the SPY started really breaking the long-term trend this week, and we retested it the past couple days, but I was on that like a hawk. I'm not, you know, in last night's video, we talked about it. Yesterday, while we were live, we talked about this trend, and the trend just keeps holding up. You know, even this morning as the SPY hit it, it hit perfectly. Then we got that big news, and it was a good confirmation. So that move down on the jobs numbers is just perfect confirmation here for us. And it just gives us more of a confidence, I guess, that we're going to be moving down. So I'm definitely leaning more to the downside still in the short term. And I honestly think even right here is a good put entry, honestly. I think swinging puts today is definitely going to be the way to go at the end of the day. I think it'll get choppy, but I think that going puts will be the way most people find their successes here, I guess I'll say. It doesn't mean it's going to happen on every single stock. I generally mean the S&P breaking 420 and QQQ running down, but individual stocks, you know, like Tesla might outperform Microsoft, right? There's always those outliers, but even Microsoft kind of bounced off support. Interesting. If SPY does rip all the way back up, I'll shit my pants. But I'm kind of watching SPY here. You know, normally you get slight moves back up, so I wouldn't be surprised if there was some consolidation, then some bigger drop-offs later in the day. But I do think that we're going to see like a turnover here. Got to see that big turnover happen, though. And I think we will, given the setup. I mean, this setup is just beautiful, gosh darn it. It's been beautiful the past few days, the way it plays out. I'm going to circle all these hits here that give me confidence. I mean, man, you're talking right on the trend. Perfectly. And today was like the very start of a good sell down. Based off the setup. Meta's slowly going down, is it? Oh, trying. It's trying. We'll watch 299.50. We have an alert there, so if we do miss the initial drop, we will get alerted as it breaks that low of this week. So that'll be a big alert there if we do see that hit. I hope we do. Come on, today's got to be the day, right? For some fire trades. I was right the first time. It's stupid. Yeah. Tesla announced price cuts. I saw that. They announced Model Y price cuts. I thought that was pretty interesting. Here they are. Oh, and Model 3 too. I didn't see that they did the 3 again. Wow, so it's listed for $38,990. Not bad. I want to get a Model X. Nice, these aren't too bad. Whoa. Whoa. I want this car. It won't show me the colors of it, though. Oh, that's upsetting. The only reason I clicked it was because it was pink and blue. Okay. I like this. A Model X Performance. I mean, it's 63 grand, but it is a Model X. It's a Model X. I heard you can do full write-offs on these bad boys because they weigh over 6,000 pounds. I'm not sure if that's true or not. I don't know. Maybe it's only a full write-off. I can't remember the term. I think it's only a full write-off, though, if you're, like, doing the, like, listing it out or whatever they call that. Can't remember what they call that with taxes. Damn it. It's like it's the thing where if you have over $12,000 in write-offs or $10,000 in write-offs or something, you're allowed. Oh, itemizing. That's it. Itemizing. I got it. Had a brain fart. Boeing, come on now. You broke that low. Don't you dare do this to us. Don't you dare. Let's continue to see Boeing fall. Let's see that daily of it. That daily is terrible looking on Boeing. Makes me feel bad. Mike said the Tesla Model 3 is still too expensive. You really think it's still too expensive? Wow, I'm not even a fan of Tesla's vehicles. I mean, I like them, but, you know, I don't necessarily love them. I honestly think that's a cheap price for that car. That is cheap. With the way the car looks, with the wheels and everything, with the big screen, with the interior, I think it's still a great price, and given the performance of it, but, you know, it's just my opinion. Model 3. Here's why I think that, though. Like, let's say we go, say, like, New Ford Taurus. Do they still make these? No? Well, here's my big thing, is, like, look at any of these new vehicles, right? Like, you go look at a Ford Expedition. $77,000. What about a new Ford... What is there? What kind of vehicles do they got? New Ford Mustang, let's just say. 60 grand. 70 grand, 52 grand, right? Even the cheap version of the Mustang, the shitty one, is still like 38 grand, like the Tesla. So, and that's the 4-cylinder one. Yeah, see? Here it is. I don't know. And I get it that that's a Mustang, you know, but as far as speed goes, those Teslas would beat that in a race, if not. So, I don't know. It's just the prices of these cars are just so astronomically high now. It's sickening, you know? It's sickening. What do you guys think about it? I finally got Thinkorswim for my Schwab account. Nice. Now I get to check out Bookmap. Have fun. Bookmap is a fun platform for you. Let me see if I can get you a link for some Bookmap help if you want some. Bookmap, Bookmap, Bookmap. Where are my links? Ah, I found it. Here we go. I'll throw it up in the chat here for you if you guys see. Xbox said the 4-cylinder and V6 are not a Mustang, barely even a pony. I feel you there. I feel you. Get up that Bookmap right now while it loads. Go back to Tessie real quick. Falling back off. Tesla's about to break the low of day. Let's go. Let's go. I like it. It's badass. Somebody said KO's down because of Manny. I love that. Because it's not essential. Drink water in the hard times. That's pretty good. I like that, Manny. Google's up 0.44%. So you're saying it's barely moved. Oh, I see what you're saying. It recovered. Whoa. This is pretty crazy to see with Google here. What's up, Purdy? Working from home today. Appreciate you. Glad you could be here. Let's go, Purdy. You're probably happy as fuck with the Spy sitting all in this range still. I know Purdy's already happy today. How much are you up on those condors today, Purdy? Man, I'll bet you Purdy's already up like a good 30%, 40% on those bad boys. With all this consolidation going on. It didn't fall too hard, at least, so. Oh, 30%, 32, there we go. I had it really close. SPY's stuck, yeah, it is. Yes, it is stuck. Let's look at the SM bot, see what we have with some good momentum with the body bot. All right, we're getting CVX puts, so Chevron today. Makes sense, Chevron is fucking terrible. Look at that daily chart. Coming down real hard, woo! Yeah, those oil stocks are getting demolished. Just demolished to the downside. Look at ZOM the past week. Like, holy shit. Those are some pretty big gaps. And then drops intraday, too. Yeah, refresh the page. Let's try it. Maybe it'll get it to move. DraftKings is coming up, though. We'll take that one if they want to keep coming up. $423 running off to the downside. Come on, SPY. Get some movement going. All right. All right, SPY, that's it. We're done with you today. No, I'm just kidding. Well, of course, we'll get an alert if it starts coming down. We'll put an alert right here. 420.54, right? Just in case we miss it. Throw it up on there. It's a good day to be looking at stuff like Zoom, probably. Yeah, Zoom. How's Disney off support? I figured they'd be down again, but I'm keeping a close eye on Disney. That rip up yesterday is perfect, and if we go out in time and we look at Disney's chart, that support is huge. Now, that does not mean that it has to hold up. But it is a huge support nonetheless, and it looks cool. Get our 4-chart setup going. Nice. Meta, Tesla, QQQ. Come on, Meta. Today is the day. 300, it's gotta happen. It's gotta happen today. Come on. Tesla's holding 250. Yeah, it is. It's at 251 right now. Let's bring that one up on the big screen. Yeah, it is holding 250, isn't it? Do you guys think that that'll hold up all day right there? We're gonna do a poll on the SPY. Here, guys, vote up in the poll. You guys will like this one, I think. It's on the SPY today. It's all about the SPY. What do you think about SPY under 420? Will we get under 420? Will we hold between 420 and 426? Will we move higher over 426? Or you could say F the SPY if you really want. But I think it's a pretty interesting poll here today. Especially with the price action being kind of mixed up here. How are those probabilities looking now? Are they changing a little bit now that the market opens some more? Changing on us? There we go. Now the percentages are going way higher. Wow, the December thing, they're having a 45% chance of a hike right there. That's pretty wild. It's pretty insane. Yeah, those probabilities shot up pretty good. Ketchup's getting blasted. No, not ketchup. Why doesn't Meta be like Tesla? I know, right? Honestly, Tesla, though, they're not really down a lot. Because, like, look at this week. Like, they've been running to the upside now in a pretty big way. So, that's kind of where it's at. Getting up a little bit on the probability numbers. Not a ton, but... they are up a little bit. Yeah, Tessie, though. Come on, Tessie. Right around 250. Why is Google up today? You know, that's a good question. Let's go see if there's any good news on Google. The Goog. Let's see. Google's new Tensor G3 chipset. Ooh. I'm not seeing exactly why they'd be running like this. I don't... other than them just having a ton of hype lately because of AI and stuff, I have no... is there something that they did special here? Or... I'm not... you know, Google has so much news day after day. It's kind of insane. Like, let's... here, I'll bring up the live news tab for you here, so you guys can see what I'm talking about, because it's like, holy shit, there's a lot of news. Google's new G3 chipsets get toasty. Okay, great. Yesterday, there was so much news with them. Grab Google's new Pixel 8 Pro. Maybe that's kind of what it is. I know there was news with Apple replacing Google with DuckDuckGo on Safari. I don't know. I don't know why that would be good, though. Maybe because they scrapped that deal. Maybe that's what it is, right? Apple was looking to get rid of I've heard about this quite a bit. Apple is looking to get rid of Google on their search engines and maybe go with DuckDuckGo. And since they are sticking with Google, maybe that's kind of what's making them come up. I think that could be a very solid reason why. Extremely solid right there with Google. There we go, Spy. Come on. Fall over. Do your justice already. There you go. SQ is green. Yeah, you know, Walmart is dying, Carlo. Walmart's dying. Coca-Cola's dying. Costco is dying. Pepsi is dying. Clorox is dying. Kraft is dying. It's like, holy shit. The consumer staples sector is getting hit very, very hard right now. And I don't know exactly the reason for it, but I'm willing to bet that people starting to cut back are really playing roles in this. You know, people cutting back spending. And not just that, maybe the prospect of people cutting back spending. Holy shit, look at Walmart on the daily chart. Yeah, no problem, P-Cube. Thanks for asking. You know, it kind of gave us a good site to go into there. Walmart to the downside is huge right there. That's pretty crazy. Perfect on that trend there. Wow. That is a perfect setup, if I've ever seen one. Holy shit. That's exactly the type of move you want to see when you break a trend like this, too. It's exactly what you want. And guess what else is on a trend? The SPY. The SPY is also on a trend. Ooh. And it's starting to break, so I'm not saying we're going to get a big red candle like Walmart, but I don't know, we're right there, right? It's right there. AMD has been holding up a lot better than most stocks have lately, though. I'll say that. AMD is one that has been outperforming a little bit. Disney's green? No way. They ended up going back? Yes, Disney. Let's go. Keep it up. The cool thing with Disney is look at the correlation to SPY. It's actually pretty bad the past couple years. So keep an eye on Disney today. It kind of inversed the SPY a little bit yesterday. So not totally inverse, but you know, it definitely ran up a little bit when SPY fell. 24 votes now, and it's almost tied. I think we got one person voting to F the SPY. I like it. But the majority are voting for stay between 420 and 426. That's probably going to be the winning vote today. I would love to see a move under 420, but Samsung, I think, is moving from Google to Bing. Really, Xbox? That would suck. I sure hope they don't do that. If you can get me a link for that, I would definitely check it out. SPY is slowly but surely just grinding down a little bit. Grinding down. Powell, are you not entertained? I like that. What about the MJ stocks today? Come on, Tilray. Nothing. That figures. They're going to have a hurting here in the short term. Sorry, guys. I'm grabbing a drink of water. Hopefully you're not hearing my bottle cracking. Yeah, we're drinking water today. No tea yet. Not yet. Man, if it doesn't rain today, I might have to go hit that driving range sometime later. Of course, after the market closes, probably. Go over back to the SPY. Tilray had enough of me today. All right, SPY, you're starting to get there. It's about to hit our alert at 420.50. Come on, SPY. I love this type of setup. It looks like a perfect sliding over opportunity to the downside. If you guys have ever been on the stream, or if you've been here for a couple months, right? Which I know a lot of you guys are new, but for anyone who's been here for a little while, I like to coin this term called sliding off, okay? Sliding off. And today was the start, I think, of a sliding off opportunity. And whenever I say sliding off, people are going to say, what do you mean sliding off, right? Well, if we go back in time here on the 5-minute chart, and we start to look at other times when the market started kind of breaking support and sliding off, right? Would be like right here. We had that big overhead resistance, and the market started sliding off right here. Now, did it slide off totally right away? No. See how it broke support? And then it came back up and tested? We have to keep that in mind. Like, this isn't just going to be a straight move down, right? But I think that we'll eventually start to see a bigger drop, kind of like this, as we get a little bit more into the setup. But for right now, I think we're kind of in this phase of the sliding off. And if you're asking, Tom, did you make sliding up off? Or did you make that up? Yeah, I did. I coined that phrase. I made it up myself. I'm sure there's a technical term for it, but if SPY does recover all the way back up today, I will be very sad. Just because I really want to have a good opportunity for it. Yeah, DraftKings doing good, Lil Oak. It just froze first time where I'm at. Golf is almost over. Wow, Sean, it froze? I'm playing tomorrow, and I haven't played in a few weeks, and it's supposed to be 60 degrees. I have not been outside in temps under 80 in a long time, so it must have been old news when I first saw it a week ago. Everything I'm seeing now is from May this year. NEE is down again. Yeah, it is. Those energy companies are getting hurt. Oh my gosh, NEE on the daily. Wow. That's pretty insane. Meta, get under 300 already. I should have done the poll about Meta over SPY. Don't forget to vote up in the poll, though, if you guys haven't yet. We have 29 votes, so get those votes going. And hey, if you vote, go ahead and like up the stream, too. If you're having a good time today, like it up. This is pretty crazy here today. Man, SPY, 420. That's my favorite number. I'm waiting on Fed talk in 1 hour, 45 minutes before making a move. Who's talking? Are you talking about Waller? You gotta mean Waller. Why does it keep... God damn it, this website. There we go. Yeah, you've gotta mean Waller. Yeah, that's who you mean. See, I don't think that Waller's gonna do shit. I don't think he's gonna really account for too much, but he could. If he comes out and says we're doing rate hikes now or something, I guess it could, but I think the market's just gonna keep moving how it's moving off that data from this morning. I don't really expect the Feds to do too much, so maybe that'll be the final push that gets us under 420, you know? Hey, thanks, Outlaw. Let's go. I gotta put the costume on. Haha, Sean. Sean, that was a hilarious costume thing yesterday. If you guys didn't know, Sean is gonna be going to Halloween dressed as a Heinz ketchup bottle. That was pretty funny. I got a good kick out of that one. Big candle up on SPY. Yeah, kind of. If we go to a 1 minute, it's not as crazy looking. See, it's just slowly chopping. We need it to hit here and reject. What we really don't want to see if you're bearish today, you don't want to see a big breakout here. Like, if we start breaking that high of around 423, that would be kind of rough. As far as sliding off goes, we need to really see it start to go down here sometime soon so that it can keep in that sliding off type of setup here going. Because this right here is a perfect, like, sliding off example. Maybe Waller will say something, you know? That would be kind of cool. He's going to call up all of his buddies at the banks. Hey, Jamie. Hey, Jamie Dimon. What's up? What's up? It's Waller. Yeah, I'm about to speak. I'm going to talk about rate hikes. You better buy some puts. That's kind of what I'm thinking. No, I'm just kidding. But if they did, you know, sometimes people do contemplate, they do that type of stuff. But Sean said if Kraft is below 32, I'm not doing it. Damn it, Sean. That wasn't in the talks yesterday. Boy, Kraft is looking rough right now, though. Boy. I hope you left a lot of room to average in, Sean. I know I've got a lot of room, so hopefully didn't go in too heavy too quick. This sucks. I was kind of hoping that these staples would do a little bit better during this time, but nope. Definitely not today. Go back to the SPY, of course. Have to. Looks kind of like it's going to go bullish to me. I don't know why. Like, I want it to go down, but it seems like if it starts running here, it's not a good sign. So we got to see that rejection. So far, so good at least. Meta's moving far away now from 300. Meta says to go F ourselves. Oh my gosh, Sean just posted up some Costco puts in the Discord. Look at this, guys. These Costco puts are up 7,000% on the 552 puts. Holy shit. That's a pretty insane move there. Nvidia trying for red to green. Yeah, it seems like a lot of stocks are trying that today, aren't they? I'm really hoping not, but... Wow. Don't forget to vote up in the poll, though, guys. 33 votes. Let's go. 60 concurrent viewers right here. Wow, guys. This might be one of the better normal streams that we've ever had, so I appreciate you guys joining up. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Let's go. Get subscribed. I go live every morning at market open. Hit that bell to get those notifications. I also post them up in Discord. If you guys have never been in the Stocked Up Discord server, check out the link I'm throwing out there. You guys will enjoy it. It's free to join. Good community there. They'll help you out. There's also some plays in the day trading channel and other areas throughout the server. But yeah, SPY still consolidating here, of course. How's Walmart? Costco? They're so brutal looking on an intraday standpoint. Zoom. At least they're holding up. DraftKings was doing good earlier. Nice, DraftKings, yes. If they keep going when the market drops, I would be very happy. I'll be honest, though, the daily chart to me looks like DraftKings is about to fall off a cliff. I'm just letting everybody know out there because, you know, I'm a longer-term fan of DraftKings, right? Like, I'm a big shareholder of them. I love them. If they, like, I kind of see them falling down to around 20 or something like that over the next few months. Now, I could be wrong. Maybe they'll outperform the market or something, right? But I don't know. I kind of don't see that happening at the moment. What's everybody drinking out there today? I have the water. No tea today for Tom. Maybe after the stream we'll have some tea. Probably not, though. I'm really wanting to go get some Five Guys for lunch today. That's probably what I'll do. Is this real? Somebody on Twitter just put out a joke, and it said Elon Musk is buying Anheuser-Busch, which would be Bud. There's no way that's happening, but good try. Tea with Tom sounds like a podcast. Shit. That does sound like a pretty good one, doesn't it? I could have a cup of tea. We're going to be turning this into a podcast eventually, or at least, you know, if not a podcast, something with videos, you know, showing the face and tons of stuff like that. Of course, though, I'm having a child now, so that got pushed back a little bit, but sip and stocks with Tom. Oh, what if we did something really funny out there, like joints with Tom or something? That would be tokes with Tom. That would be pretty funny. Hey, thanks, P-Cube. Yeah, I'm having a little girl. She should be here December 4th, so we're 2 months away. 2 months away. SPY's still consolidating here, guys. Nice, you got a 3-month-old? Be like the financial audit. Saul, I actually had an idea, Saul, to kind of copy the financial audit guy, and I would bring people on, and instead of talking to them about financials, I would talk to them about their stocks and like what they're doing with their stocks and their 401ks and shit, and then just critique that rather than going all into their finances. I feel like that would be kind of cool, wouldn't it, Saul? I could be sipping tea and talking golf. Tea time with Tom. I see what you're saying now, Oscar. I see what you're saying. That actually is a good play on words now that I thought about it. If only I was into golf more. I love me some golf, but I don't know if I could talk about it for that long. Hey, Beast the Butcher is modern. Okay, nice. Thanks for letting me know. I know it's hard to keep up with those names like that, so. I'll probably forget tomorrow, though, Modern. You might have to let me know again. It takes a couple days on those ones. Ooh, this song sounds fire. Now it doesn't. It did, though. Anything's possible. I guess it is, isn't it? How do you guys like Financial Audit? Do you guys watch that show? I love that show, Financial Audit. I watch it all the time. It's probably my new favorite show to watch on YouTube, honestly. It really helps put into perspective finances, too. If you're young out there, you should start watching Financial Audit on YouTube if you're young. If you're old, you probably shouldn't watch it because then it'll just make you feel bad, but... Meta's green. Yeah, the SPY is going green too. Holy hell. It's happening. It's recovering. What in the hell, SPY? Come on, Waller. We need you to turn this over for us. Waller, help us out, please. For anybody just getting here, Waller speaks at 12 p.m. Eastern time, so in about an hour and a half he'll be speaking. Maybe he'll say something. Let's see, used car prices. Okay. Definitely getting to some weird prices, that's for sure. Good thing my car doesn't go down in price too much, so that's good. Thank God. Boeing. 182.50 to the downside. Okay. Starting to come back up now with Boeing. You know, with how Boeing looks on the daily chart and with how stocks are starting to come back up, it's kind of tempting to almost get some calls here on the way back up, but I don't know if I trust this recovery totally on SPY or not. Whoever voted for SPY staying between 420 and 426 is probably going to be the winner today. There's like a 80% chance probably that they're going to win. Man, that was looking so hot in the open. The good news is that the downside setup is still there. Like, we got to keep in mind that unless we break this purple trend line and we break above 426, we're still down. So, I know that it sucks, but during these little uptrends is probably going to be a great time for an entry on the puts, you know? It's best to probably wait for a drop down below support, but as it gets close to some of these resistances overhead, it might be a good time for an entry to the downside if you're looking for it to continue to reject here. Which, based off the setup, I mean, it would kind of be very weird for it to just lie up here above 426 now. That would be, as far as setups go, that would totally ruin the setup, right? It's totally possible for it to run up, though. You know, like, just because it's in a setup doesn't mean the market can't go against it. You know, it's, the setups fail sometimes, so they've been working out pretty perfectly, but they do fail and will fail, so just, you know, be a little bit careful. You don't want to go in too heavy too quickly. This is atrocious. I'm with you. I'm with you. Maybe Google Calls is the way to go with the way Google's been. They've been on fire. Might have to go visit the butchers today. What are we gonna get from the butchery, though? Alright, that's the question. What are we gonna get? I want to get some steak, but then again, I kind of don't. Are you and Mike still holding UVXY or any other inverse ETFs? No, I am actually not, Mike. I closed those a while ago. I closed them. Now, as far as SQQQ goes, I did pretty well on that. I loved the way we played it. We held it all through September. It was great. But I actually closed recently. We were getting too close to expiration. My expiration was October 20th. And once we get into those final, like, 20 to 30 days of having a contract, especially if you've been holding it for a long time, that time decay starts to hit it like crazy. So I actually got out at a really good time this week, so I'm really happy with the exit, and overall, I would say it was a very successful swing trade. So I like that one. It was good. But now SQQQ's turning over hard. So, and that's just intraday. It could easily go back up, but I figured it would be really choppy, and yeah, that's kind of why I got out. Damn, it expires today, Mason? That's pretty funny. They're going to be a little bit pissed when you show up with that. They're going to be like, what the? Wow, okay. I was thinking about trying to play today, Mason, but I think I'm just going to hit the range. Hit the range a little bit, you know? It's kind of cold. 52 by Mason right now. Yeah, Mason, I'm playing tomorrow, and the high is 60. I was like, what? I'm not too far south of you, I guess, when you think about it. 80 yesterday and 52 today. What's new? Oh, gosh. That's going to be me in a couple weeks, Mason. That's going to be me. Oh, boy. The SPY is really coming back on us now. 424 almost. I do like 424 as a resistance, so that might be a good area to hit off of. How are those yields in the dollar doing? I saw Sean said the dollar dropped like a rock. Wow. Yes, it did. Very hard. What about US 10Y? Yeah, it fell a little bit. All right. Best background music in the game. I swear I bumped my head to it. Sometimes I get lost in it myself. I'll be sitting here and I'll be like, whoa. We're having a warm fall, and it's going to hit very cold out of nowhere. Yeah. I'm waiting for that, Mason. You're right. It's going to hit, like... It's going to end up just going to 30 out of nowhere one day. Sean said it's already freezing by him. What's going on right now? I had to help my boss, and I see meta rising. Yeah, so Corbin, it's just a total reversal here. Nice, harmless. Made some good money on SPY. Fantastic. I hope you got in on some nice calls. Sounds good, harmless. Trading that breakout back to the upside there. Not bad. Not bad at all. Oh yeah, I'm from St. Louis, Missouri, if anyone's out there is wondering. I reside in good old St. Louis, they call it. The gateway to the West. I'm not right in the city, but I'm, you know, within 30, 40 minutes south of there. You think crude could fall further? Yeah, I do. I think crude, it could fall further. Let's see the daily, though. It's getting down into support, so probably not short term. Short term, I don't think it will. Yeah, this area around 82 to 84 is huge as far as support and resistance goes. Yeah, that support area is big. A lot of bounces there in the past. I think it'll probably go lower. The question is when, right? I think it'll take a few days, though. I have a feeling oil might recover up for a couple days here. Maybe up to like 85 and then tank to 76. I think 76 would be a good target here as it starts to fall over again. If you want to be really safe with a target, 78. But I would give it a couple days in case it does recover up a little bit. These oil and oil stocks have both just gotten destroyed. I mean, utterly beat down the past week. But today, with the way they're running back up, it's reminding me of that South Park episode where the guy's like, I didn't hear no bell. Well, that's good. Let's see if I can get that up here. Didn't hear no bell. No, we can't do it. I realize South Park is... They could get us in some trouble. I love South Park, though. Great show. Oh my gosh, SPY 424 almost. Holy shit. Holy shit. It's almost back again. Yeah, did Powell speak? Like, what the hell? Now I'm starting to get mad. Mexican president says U.S. officials were told Thursday in meetings that new wall construction is not the solution to migrate. Well, of course it's not for them. Yeah, we're ripping back. We're ripping back. I wonder what the main cause of this rip back up is, right? Just be very careful, guys. I just can't reiterate this enough. Like, we're still in the setup, right? Like, even though we're running up, just be prepared. This could get very choppy. It could turn right over at any moment. And this 424 resistance that SPY just touched is actually crucial. Crucial resistance. So be ready for a hit there. Uh-oh. Manny asked me something and he played a voice message. Let's hear the voice message, guys. You guys will get to hear it too.
Seriously, the only thing I could think of, man, is the market makers. There were so many puts versus a call volume on the SPY this morning. I sent a message out earlier with Hunter. They were trapping everybody, and it looks like they trapped all the put callers, all the put players. They trapped them all, dude. That's the only thing I could think of. There was so many puts, man, and the market makers, when you're paying them for a contract, they hardly ever lose, and they trapped a lot of people this morning. That's the only thing I could think of. Maybe Tom or Mike, they can add their input. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure if it was market makers or not, but that would be a big... I mean, that's a big deal to have it run up the way it did here. Just... it's hard to say, right? Because we've been getting these moves up pretty consistently, right? Like, I'm not saying that it should have went up here, but man, we're getting these big, even the past like 3 trading days, the market has just really ran up, even though I feel like people want it down. I mean, I feel like that there's something going on. Hard for me to put my finger on it exactly, though. Nice. Cornish got some SPY today. Took 25% home. Nice. Manny's on the show. Yeah. I'm playing his voice message. That is more work to do. I think next year will be very choppy again. I kind of do too, Kevin. I do too. AMD 105 alert went off. Whoa. Wow, AMD. Damn. Scared on jumping in on Meta. Right now, that's high for puts. Yeah, it is. Meta still bouncing up on us. Fantastic for you. All right, SPY's right at my resistance line right now. Let's see what happens here at the resistance. This is where SPY needs to start turning back over, or else this is going to be a crazy recovery. They're sweeping all the 10-6 puts to then take down the market next week. I hope so, Kevin. Like, let's be honest, guys. Like, people should not have been swinging puts that expire today into today. Okay, that's just... Ugh. Man, the SPY... You better reject at my resistance now, SPY. Or else I'm gonna have to give you a slap. Where's the slap here? Oh, they don't have it? Alright, we'll give it a punch then. Punch you, SPY. We'll punch you down right here. If SPY falls, it's because I knocked it out right here is why. Of course I'm kidding. I kind of want to stick with trading IPOs. They seem to be more predictable. Are you serious, Carlo? Oh. IPOs are hard, man. If you do it a lot and you do it consistently, why not though, right? If you're winning on IPOs, Might not be bad. Nice, Purdy. That's good. Yeah, you need more chop. Any type of chop is good for you, right, Purdy? As long as it's chopping around. Chop my face off. No, we can't do that. Come on, Spy. We're going to punch your ass down. It's time for downtrend, you. Oh, man, Purdy. I love that. Thank you so much, Purdy. Thank you so much. Those words mean a lot, man. They really do. There's a lot of toxicity out there, so we always appreciate any kindness. If you look at today's option chain, a lot of people activated puts today on the SPY. It's heavy below the 420 strike. Kevin, yeah, that's not good. That's not good, man. Not good. Appreciate that, guys. Only 20 likes. These are rookie numbers in this racket. Rookie numbers.
I pump those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers in this racket.
My baby son's sleeping on my chest and doing the baby snores. It's very cute. That's awesome, Purdy. Sleeping on your chest, huh? I'll have to see that. Purdy, how does it work? So, like, if the baby's on your chest and, like, let's say he takes a shit, like, do you feel that? Like, are you feeling it, like, on your chest or something? I just can't imagine. Oh, I'm so scared of the babies. My son also loves to sleep on the chest. Zane said both my boys were chest sleepers too. That's why we love chess so much. I see. Carlo did not hold back. He goes, "You'll feel the vibration of his poop." Like, what the hell? I like it. Actually, I don't like it. That probably sounded weird, but Spy's still rejecting here. 424, guys. This might be an opportunity. If we truly are able to get back under this, like, 423.40 area, this could be pretty good on Spy back down. But I don't know, though. It's been on a ripper today. I wouldn't necessarily get puts yet until we see a pretty big move back down. Like, we need a big candle to break these supports or something. Purdy. That's pretty good. Oh, that sucks. Damn, Zane. You're making it sound bad, Zane. Crap. Literally crap. And also crap on the SPY. What the hell's going on? Boeing starting to still sit at 185. Come on, SPY. QQQ. Gosh, damn it. Is this going to be a total, like, trend change today? Wow. QQQ on, like, the hourly chart. This is another one that's been kind of bouncing off of a trend lately. If this starts to break this trend and moves back to the upside in a good way, it could be kind of scary in the short term. Ooh, SPY wants to go up, I have a feeling. Fake us all out, right? PayPal. Let's see PayPal. PayPal 55.80. On that daily, they look brutal again. I don't think I would touch PayPal at the moment, unless you're buying shares for the long term. If you did want to get some shares for the long term, then I think PayPal's great, cool guy, but until we really see that recovery, I don't really like it too much. Not too much anyway. PayPal, let's go. It's kind of recovering up. You know, Square was one that had a pretty good day today, actually. I kind of think Square, if we go to the daily, they are so oversold. I feel like this one could have a few green candles come in. You wanted to swing some calls on this one, maybe. It's a little risky, but... Kevin said add MCDX. MCDX, why not? Is it this one? Oh, I've seen this before. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like to look at that stuff, Kevin. I'll be honest with you. I do not like to look at that stuff one bit, man. Just not that. Just not that specific thing, but... that would totally mess me up, trading, if I was, like, relying on that. Totally mess me up. I love it. We've been seeing a lot of good selling pressure lately. I know it's been choppy here, but there's been plenty of put opportunities. Like yesterday at Open was a great put opportunity. Wednesday, there were tons of put opportunities, even though the market kind of went up. Huge put opportunities off resistance. And then last week, like Tuesday of this week, sheesh. I mean, that was a great time for puts. I've been swinging SQQQ for about a month and a half, so I'm kind of waiting, but I don't know, stuff like this, I couldn't stand seeing it on the chart forever. Yeah. I don't know. I would have to put some time into learning that, but Yeah, exactly, Kevin. Exactly. I'd have to put some major time into learning that. Like I said, it probably would be useful if it really does what you're saying, so. Have I been swinging like Spider-Man or like Tarzan? I'm so tempted to do a Tarzan call now. But, Spider-Man. I'll go with Spider-Man. I like him better. And you know what? I'll even be more specific. I'm specifically swinging like a Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. Not these other stupid Spider-Mans. No. Tobey Maguire Spider-Man is the one who I'm like. All right, hey, Spy, right off resistance. There we go, guys. Remember, we were watching this 424 level very close. It hit right off of there now today, and we're coming back a little bit. Will this be the point where we finally turn back over? I sure hope it is. I sure hope so, given all the setup that we've been seeing lately. I think there's a good possibility of it. A really good possibility. Should get some fire coming in, right? It does, but you need to go to the 1 hour or less to see the big blocks. Oh, I see. Come on, Spy. Let's turn over here. Let's hope the big money sells us down now. Here's what I hope happens, right? I hope that the market now tanks, and I hope that the big money tries to screw over now everyone who just played calls. That's what I hope. I know a lot of people aren't going to like hearing that, but that's what I'm hoping. 45 votes in the poll. We're going to end it up right there. About an hour went by on it. Fist it. Yeah. We do need a bigger fist, don't we? Get fisted, Spy. Down to 422.50, Purdy says, and then come back up. Let's see that. Yeah, I could see that. If it were to come back up, I could see that being a spot where it runs up at. I hope to God if we turn over here, it really turns over, though, and doesn't come back. But that's just a hope. You know, hope and reality are two different things. All right, nobody go anywhere. I'll be right back. I got to run to my kitchen really quick. It should only take me about a minute, but I'll be right back. We're going to leave the Spy up here while it gets fisted. Actually, we'll throw this up. Why not? We'll throw up the 4-chart setup, huh? If you guys like that. You can watch QQQ, Spy, and Tesla and Meta die. Tesla actually looks like it's going to come down pretty hard right here. No capping. Tesla looks rough, guys. That might even be a great put opportunity. Double top 255. Rejection at 254 now. You don't have to have a crazy target. Maybe like a target of like 252. Nothing too crazy, but be right back. All right, guys, I am back. Let's go. How's that SPY doing? It better still be selling. Uh-oh. Back to the upside. Yeah, 419 would be nice. Honestly, it's been so choppy now that even if it does go down, I don't really think it can go down too much. So I'm kind of getting pissed in this sense. All right, guys, Manny has a message. Let's read it. Let's hear his message.
Guys, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I think this is going to infuriate Papa Pal. Papa Pal's going to get really upset, and he's going to have to do what he's mandated to do. This is not...
I'll say one thing. I wish I could sound like Manny, you know? I wish I could sound like that. I feel like I sound terrible compared to Manny. He's like, yeah. You know, it's kind of good.
Not making any sense. Please, I'm not a financial advisor, but we can see the writing on the wall. It doesn't take a rocket scientist. If you've been trading the market long enough, there is no reason why the market is going green right now. When the jobs report just said, look, economy's flying. Inflation isn't out of control, but the economy is still raging. What is wrong with this picture? The yields are spiking. The dollar is spiking. Employment is an all-time good high. It's good. We don't want that high. We want that low as hell. Can you see the writing on the wall? What's going to happen here? Why is the market going green today? There should be no reason for that whatsoever. All we're going to do is we're going to kick the hornet's nest. We're kicking the hornet's nest so many times that we're all going to get bit really bad. And it's going to hurt. Pain. It's going to hurt bad.
All right. That was the message from Manny. It was pretty cool. Don't mind listening to those sometimes. I feel like people are ready for yields to drop. That might be kind of why the market's running up a little bit more, or why it's been hard to make it go down, right? I think people are kind of preparing for those yields to start to fall a little bit. And, you know, I'm somebody who I really am a big believer that yields can keep going higher, but at some point soon, they're going to come down. I'm wondering if maybe that's kind of what is driving the market up, right? Now, I know that the feds keep pushing it out longer, like they're going to keep rates higher, but at some point, it's going to start getting priced in that the easing will come, right? It should. You know, we're getting closer now. We're only a month away from November's meeting. Well, not even. Yeah, about a month. It's November 1st is the meeting. Interesting. Let's refresh this page. Maybe the percentages changed here. I always love it when they change. Yeah, around the same. Manny says, get out now. Well, Outlaw, the yields actually started falling now. If you didn't know that, the yields are actually coming down now. So the market was falling a lot at first with those yields rising. But now that the yields are pulling back slightly, the market's coming back up. So, you know, like, remember, the market's always changing in the moment. You know, we got to keep that in mind. I will say this. Manny is a little bit, you know, like, let's just say this, a little bit doom and gloom, we'll say, right? Historically, we're in a very weird spot economically, but at the same time, like, we shouldn't necessarily be expecting, like, you know, a full-on market disaster or something, right? I mean, I know that people, it's hard because I've done this for 8 years, and I understand that, like, when people are newer and they're day trading, it's hard for them to see the longer picture, right? It's all about the moment now. Like, you know, this morning when SPY was going down, everybody was like, we're crashing. Oh my God, rate hikes. The economy's terrible and we're crashing and all this, you know? And it's just one of those things to where you just have to realize the bigger picture with the yields, right? We're getting to the point where people are looking at these yields and they're saying like, it's getting to the point of not being sustainable. So it's gonna eventually start to come back down, right? And I'm thinking that people are starting to think that might be pretty soon. I think that's why the market's been so mixed lately. But I still think that yields can go up a little bit more. It's just, you know, there's so much dynamics hitting the market at once. I don't want to be too doom and gloom though, you know, because it's not like, of course, like the market is rough, right? But imagine like all the other rough times the market's had. Like what about 2022, right? How the market would dip all the time. And look at this. I mean, the market was on a pretty good downtrend, right? But look at all these moves back up. Huge moves back up. And then it would continue its downtrend. Just expect some chop. You know, expect some chop. It's not just going to be straight down or straight up. It's going to be very choppy. Very choppy. So if you are expecting it to be down, you know, it could go up for a week and then start falling more. And that's just normal. That's normal price action, guys. It's normal. That's all I'll say. I don't want to get too deep into it, but just watch out. Don't be too doom and gloom, you know. That's all I'm going to say out there. The market really surprises people sometimes. Oscar says, I'm going to tell you, this isn't going to be a recession. It's going to be a depression. See, that's the problem, Oscar. Like, every time that there's a little bad situation, it's like, oh my God, we're dying. We're going to have a depression. You know, every time, Oscar. I heard the same shit in 2020. I heard the same shit in 2018. I heard the same shit in 2015. You know, it's like, Oscar, like, I'm gonna be honest, like that a depression, like that's very rare. So what is the exact, you know, thing for a depression? Depression definition. Let's see. Here we go. Depression. That's not a very good definition. A depression is a severe, prolonged downtrend in economic activity. A depression may be defined as extreme recession that lasts 3 or more years, which leads to a decline in GDP of at least 10% in a given year. Okay, so that's the big thing. GDP of declining by 10% in a given year sounds like that's what defines it as depression. So only one depression, which was from 1929 to 1939, known as the Great Depression. Wouldn't that be wild? What if it did that again on the same time frame? Like, what if we had a depression from 29 to 39 again? That would be pretty wild. But every 100 years, there's a 10-year depression or something weird. Crazy. But I don't know, you know, it's very rare for that, is all I'm getting at, you know. I know, Oscar. Yeah, I mean, the writing's on the wall, right? Like, we know that the debt's getting out of hand. Now that the yields are flying up high, it's getting, you know, people are starting to really feel effects of things better, right? But it's just so rare to see one. Like, people have said, like, Oscar, I've heard people saying what you're saying, where like they say that it needs to catch up sooner or later. People have been saying that since 1980, you know, like seriously. So it's like, I feel you, but at the same time, it's like, like, you know, it's just a little bit maybe too doomy and gloomy. But, you know, that's the thing. Traders out there have a lot of emotion on these types of things, and I've noticed that specifically short-term traders, the emotions get really bad real quick. You know, like we'll have a bad economic downturn, and, you know, we'll see it in the Discord chat. Like the whole entire chat, even in 2018, the whole chat would just turn like into like, bam, like we're going to war with China, World War III, Great Depression, you know. If we go look at SPY in 2018, it had a pretty bad drop. Got real choppy, had some bad drops going on. I guess it was 2018. Part of 2019 too, I guess. But, you know, people said it during this time. You know, they said it there, they said it here. They're saying it in 2022. Now they're saying it again. Keep in mind that now, after that Great Depression, we now have the Federal Reserve. So we have to keep in mind that they try to make us not go into a depression. Back then, there wasn't as many safeguards in place as there is now. There's a lot of safeguards in place now that are different. Like, they'll just dump money into the economy and just say, fuck it. Like, if the market starts going down too much, they'll say, fuck it, we're easing. We're going to add money in now. They'll stop it. 2020 could have been a depression, but they stopped it, you know? They're stopping it from happening every time it gets to that point. To me, it's like Yellowstone. It's way overdue for an eruption. And that doesn't mean next week, but heads up, it's coming. That's fair. What do you recommend investing in if it's going to come back? What's the safety play, or is there one? There really isn't, but you can keep averaging in for the long term on stocks that you really like. And as these stocks fall, you can sell covered calls on them. You can start selling puts as they're falling to collect those higher premiums. And then sometimes you'll end up getting shares. So selling puts would be a great way to go. If you have a lot of longer term exposure to the overall market, like the S&P 500, like let's say you have a bunch of retirement accounts or something, right? And they're all just in like the S&P or the NASDAQ or something. It might not be a bad idea to even buy like some longer term puts on some individual stocks, maybe like Nvidia or Meta, or pick some, right? Those will end up being kind of, I think, what would be a good hedge, right? And then also you could do SPXS and SQQQ and those types of stocks, but just keep in mind, the longer you hold these, the worse that they are. D Park, check out bonds if you want safety. Yeah, if you really do want safety, bonds are pretty good, but especially right now. Although they're getting a little bit less safe, but but they're you know, better on the percentages at least, so that's good. Thanks for the stream, Tom. I've got to go. I'll be back Tuesday. Enjoy your weekend for sure, Xbox. Have a good one, man. You too. Have a good weekend. Come back nice and refreshed next week. There we go. If that happens, would you load up in those inverse ETFs? No, I would not. I would not load up. I would swing a few calls on them, maybe. You know, like a longer term strike call. I would swing that, yeah, for sure. But I would not be like buying tons of shares of these or, you know, running in super heavy or anything. Like, I wouldn't go in more than like 3 to 5% of my account on this. There's no way. It's just not worth the risk. It's better just to sit on the cash if we kind of fall down, or like, just like Purdy said, those bonds could be amazing. Seriously. Yeah, you got to start selling puts eventually if you guys are looking for long-term success, but sure thing, Donna. Appreciate you. Have a great weekend. Don't forget, if you guys are new here, smash that subscribe button, guys. Let's go. Let's run those numbers up. We're almost at 30 likes on the stream. It's been a while since we got 30 likes. We only need one more like. Who's going to be it? Zane said, I saw SPY testing 424, but this 425 definitely caught me off guard. 426 is the major resistance short term, so it could end up rejecting here at 426 again. Let's see how it looks compared to my trend line. Yeah, this is a pretty big overhead resistance, though. Watch this overhead resistance very carefully. I can't believe SPY did it. SPY's coming all the way back. It's gonna piss everyone off now. Holy shit. 425.50-ish. Yeah, exactly, Zane. 425.50 is huge right here. I feel like this is going to be tough to get through. I don't think the market's just going to blast up through here or anything. It's very close. This is getting nuts here on SPY, seriously. I pray to the trading gods. Yes. Yes, Zane. Pray him. Pray him up. Wow, this is getting insane here, guys, with the spies action. What if I told you there's a strategy where you get to pick what price you want to buy a stock at and then get paid to pick your price on top of it? I know, right, Purdy? It's the smartest strategy ever. I actually had a really good talk yesterday. Come on, Spy. What are we going to do now? Five-year treasury bonds. I know Hunter does a lot of 30-day bonds and other closer term bonds as well, but honestly, it's hard to do bad on bonds right now. What's the Warren Buffett rule? Do you guys know the Warren Buffett rule? Stocks to bonds? I think it's 70-30 stocks to bonds, baby. I can't remember what movie that was from. Oh, it was from... Oh, shit. It has, like, James Franco. And he's, like... Oh, man. It's, like, Christmas time. And he's, like, meeting his girlfriend's family for the first time. That movie's hilarious. It's called Why Him? Yeah, it's not there. Here it is. Here's the scene.
He doesn't have enough money to finance his business, let alone a foundation.
What exactly makes you think that?
Wait till you see this. Here, look at this. His own bank records, all in red.
Is this for real?
Yeah, it's true. Guerrilla Gang hasn't crushed one in a couple years.
It's funny. He goes
So
like
you lied to me.
70-30 stocks to
Only
bonds,
Laird's
baby.
Business holdings.
It's pretty
Yep,
cool.
on the personal side, I have put together a moderate conservative private equity sleeve that has been performing delightfully.
How much money do you have?
Babe, you don't have to answer this.
Yes, he does.
Fine. Full disclosure.
I'm banned now. I just got banned. No, I'm just kidding, but almost. They're gonna get me soon. It keeps up. They didn't get to say it though in time. The damn short was too long. It's supposed to be a short. It lied. DXY gone red, the dollar? No way. No way the dollar's gone. Oh, it did. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's going to give the SPY more room to run. Is this where we break back above the trend? And we start ripping again? Remember, historically, October's a pretty good month for the market. Especially the halfway point of October. Appreciate you, Kevin and Bull. You guys subscribed up. Appreciate ya. Mason's 1.7K. Hell yeah. I keep 10% of the port on bonds. Yeah. Man, come on, SPY. Let's get that rejection. Have to go to the 4-chart setup here. Wow, SPY. Just keeps it up. On Bookmap, SPY has some pretty big sellers stacked up at 425.60, guys. We'll watch it on Bookmap live. This is SPY's price action in the moment live, if anyone's wondering. Ha! I beat Manny to it this time. Wow, nice. Oscar thinks we could get to 427, 428, then break down. Oh, the SPY, it got so much volatility, it ran past there. Too quickly on the chart. I was looking at Discord for a second. Come on, SPY. Wow, it got that big break going, though. Damn, guys, it's going. Now I'm really glad I sold SQQQ earlier in the week. No bueno. Hunter said, I could smell a strong whiff of BS in the market this morning. I knew the sweet Lord would not allow me a wonderful put selling opportunity to end the week. Wolf of Wall Street Chop.
Captain Ted. Captain Ted. Right. Captain Ted. Captain Ted. All right. We're going to Monaco. Monaco now, okay?
Monaco, right.
We're going to Monaco so then we can drive to Switzerland so they don't stamp our passports, take care of business here. We'll drive back to Monaco, take a flight over to London to catch the funeral, be in New York in 3 fucking business days. That's the fucking plan.
I want to let you know that we might run into some chop.
Chop? We could fucking handle chop, right? I mean, it's a 170-foot yacht.
No, we're not going anywhere unless he says it's safe. All right?
It's safe.
Don't worry about
It's
the
safe.
chop. You don't know shit about chop.
Oh, really? And you do? You're a fucking expert on
I'll chop your fucking credit card in half. How about that?
It's one of the best scenes ever. One of the best scenes, guys. Getting a real break, though, of 426. It's pretty cool. It's cool to see it running. I just wish I would have been in the mindset for that today. This is, like, unprecedented, though. With this type of velocity. Boeing might be a decent play back up. You know what? Boeing is so low here. This might be a decent swing. What do I think of CCJ? I like CCJ. I still think it's a little bit overextended on the chart to the upside, but if the market keeps doing this, CCJ can do anything. $427 to $428 would be nice to see a hit there and then another move back, but that would be nice, but I don't think that's going to happen. This is getting insane. Crypto's popping. Manny said crypto's popping. Yeah, Bitcoin's coming back a little bit. Here's the new Iron Condor. Expiration November 24th. $5 width on the spreads. Sells the SPY 450 call and buy the 450 put. Premium $148 for $500 collateral. $450 and $405. I like that one, Purdy. I mean, I don't see it going out of that range, that's for sure. I wonder if we're going to see a huge sell-off here, end of day. It'd be nice. I'd be down for a sell-off end of day. But what the fuck is going on now? This 427, 428 resistance is it's gonna have to hold up in a big way if we're gonna get back down. Would I be surprised? Really not, just because of how crazy the market has been, but wow. This resistance here at 427 is pretty darn big, though. Those buy blocks are monsters. You're getting me onto this MCDX here. Interesting. Like I said, I gotta learn this some more, though. Put some time into that one. That's pretty good. Selling. Okay. The red is institutional money. Okay. Yellow is mid-sized bets. Okay. Green is retail. Okay, now that makes more sense. Okay. Okay. I see what you're saying now. So this big push through resistance has been mostly institutions is what we're getting at. Gotcha. I've used that indicator before. It's okay. I think it's interesting. It's an interesting one because it kind of shows you, like he's saying there, the red is the institutional money, so. Layer that with block orders and you know where the institutional gets in. I can see the block orders, so that's good. At least in some ways. Very quick, though, sometimes. Gotcha, Kevin. It's an interesting one. $427 now on the SPY. It just keeps going. Microsoft continues. Google must look amazing. Yeah, Google's looked great today on their recovery. They recovered up so fast. So fast. Man, this is getting out of hand. Out of hand here. Boeing coming back. I still think Boeing calls might be pretty good here. I might even swing these. Let's see. I'm really liking the price action. It's been down so much, it's got to come up for a couple days, you know? That's really all I'm looking for on this one. No, Kevin, this is the actual book map. The paid one. This is not the free one. Hence all the tickers at the top. I could go look at, like, you know, Nvidia if I want, or Tesla, or... Nvidia is interesting here. A lot of buyers starting to come in. A lot of buy orders just under the price. Boeing looking good. Oh, okay. Order block detector. I'll have to check that out next week, probably. It's the same thing, you just don't see lot sizes. Okay, that's not bad. Not bad. How's gold and silver? Nice, GLD's coming alive. I'll say this, gold and silver might be pretty good here. This is looking pretty good. GLD right off support, 168 or 170, nice. Not bad. If gold starts recovering a little bit, that could be pretty nice. All right, guys. Well, we're going to probably end the stream there. We got the 42 likes today. Holy shit. This might have been one of the better streams ever, holding 60 people. Let's go, guys. It was one hell of a Friday today. I did not expect that out of today. Did not expect it. And I also did not expect the market to do what it did. So, what a move. We kept watching it, though, and it slowly but surely got more and more bullish as the day went. The setup that we were in to the downside that I was hopeful for this morning just got totally broken. We never broke support, so there was never a good entry point, but we ended up ripping right back up off support. So what a move on SPY today, running right up into resistance around 428. This will probably be a spot where the SPY starts to slow up a little bit, but you never know. This is some pretty insane movement, so I appreciate you guys. We had an extra long stream to end the week. Had some fun today. While the market wasn't my favorite movement, you know, it was still fun movement nonetheless. Nonetheless, I know some of you guys made out well on calls, which is good, so kudos to you guys who did that. We'll give you some claps. Hell yeah. Not bad. So I'll leave you guys on that. Have a fantastic weekend. If you're not in the Discord yet, make sure you join up. Links are down below. I'm going to hit up that golf range later today, hopefully. Let's go, though, guys. Let's have a great end of the week. I'll talk to you guys on Monday morning. Of course, I'll be in Discord, though, if anyone else, or if anyone's in there today. I'll be there, but let's go, guys. Have a great weekend. Get refreshed. Be ready for the week next week. Hopefully the SPY gets a little bit more directional, not as choppy. This week was extremely choppy, so Let's get some better directional trading. Enjoy your weekend, guys. I'll talk to you later.